All right. So this is an introduction to referral organizations. So, a lot of times a bookkeeping business can be definitely built by client referrals. So when you start working with clients, they may start referring other people that they know to you, which is a much slower rate of growth, a little bit more manageable. But referral organizations can be very useful. So depending on what you can find and how good your Google skills are, you might find other opportunities around you wherever you are. So I'm going to highlight a few that I've been involved with in my organization, and they can range from being very low cost to pretty pricey. But the good news is that one good client will more than cover the cost that it takes sometimes to join these organizations. So I will highlight, basically looking at how return on investment works with this. But even if you have to pay $800 or $1,000 a year to be in these referral organizations, that can still be very lucrative to you because one good client can generate, $2,000 a year, $3,000 a year, even more than that. So it's worth it to do these. The one thing I caution, though, is that you have to be prepared for really rapid growth. I remember the second referral group I joined, I got connected to a guy that just started referring tons of business to me, and so I had to hire and quickly. So that has its own challenges, but as you can see, it can be very lucrative to you. Now, some of these groups can be national, international, or local. Like the very first one that I joined was local to me. It was only in the Bellevue, Washington area, which was great because, we were kind of a think tank. We would help each other to kind of understand what was going on in our different realms of expertise. And we did some philanthropy too, giving to some nonprofit organizations and things like that. So it was a really great way to learn about other people, learn about what their businesses are. A lot of these referral groups require you to do or look for you to do one-on-one conversations with the members. Not everybody is a natural referral partner, but you never know where business is going to come from. So you build relationships with all of them, and so it gives you sort of a marketing team, if you will. That's kind of how a lot of them talk about it too, is that you get extra marketing with people looking for business for you. And so, they look for you to refer and others to refer to you and all that sort of thing. So it is actually it's a great idea. I really like it. The other thing too is that attendance sometimes, depending on what groups you're in, sometimes they may meet once a month or some other meeting schedule. One of them, B&I, meets once a week. So that's a big time commitment to be involved in it. And since COVID has happened, there are still some virtual groups, which is nice, so you're not having that extra added driving time either, so make sure you look at each opportunity, and really look at what matters to you. So if time matters to you, or you need it to be virtual, or you need it to be once a month rather than once a week, those kinds of things you have to assess for yourself. And throughout all of these, once you sort of decide kind of how you're going to approach this, you want to outline in your business plan, this is how I'm going to approach this. Maybe in year 2 or year 5, I might look at a referral organization or something like that. So you want to be explicit in your business plan as to when and why you will do these things. Okay, so that's it for the introduction, and I'll talk to you soon.